Subtracting integers, part 4. In today's lesson, students will create visual representation of subtracting integers using Algeblocks. Using what? Very good. Now, in order to show a zero pair on the Algeblock board, you have a circle on the left. Make a circle on the left. And a circle on the right. And when they touch, they make a zero pair, right? So a zero pair then is when you have a pair, right? This is a pair, like a couple, yeah? A boy and a girl together. Only one is negative and one is positive. When you add them together or they touch, they make what? They make zero, yes? So the sum of a positive and a negative number, if they are the same number, is 0. So the example here is if you have a positive 2 and a negative 2, they make 0. They make what? 0. Okay, so let's show you how to subtract using zero pairs and Algeblocks. You have to remember when you subtract integers, you have to say to yourself, same, add, opposite. You say what? Same, add, opposite. Okay, so we'll look at this problem. Read it with me. It says positive 3 minus a positive 5. So before you can draw your circles and figure out where your zero pairs are, we're going to do same, add, opposite, known as SAO. Okay, so what is the same as positive 3? Right underneath, we're going to write what? What's the same as positive 3? Positive 3. Then we're going to add, so you put an addition sign, the opposite of positive 5. What is the opposite of positive 5? Negative 5. Very good. So you see how we've turned this subtraction problem into adding integers. Now look at these integers here, because this is the one, go ahead and put a box around this, that you're actually going to draw out, okay? So we have a positive 3 and a negative 5. Let's go ahead and start with the positive 3. So you start with this number, the positive 3. That means you're going to make positive 3 circles. So the circles are going to be on the right, positive to the right, okay? So we're going to put 3 circles here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we're supposed to be adding 5 negative circles, okay? So we're going to add 5, but they have to be on which side? The positive or the negative side? Negative, yes? All right, so you're going to put, very important that you line them up to, now you can start to make zero pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So how many zero pairs can I cross up? What is this? This is a zero pair. When you have a positive and negative, they make 0. So you have to cross them out. So you have a zero pair here. So we're going to cross this out. Why don't we just put a cross like this? That's 1. Now that's 0. Okay, make it a cross. Is this another zero pair? A negative and a positive 1? Yes. Cross that out. That's a zero pair. Okay, do you see one more? Yes. So how many then are left? How many circles? You have 2. What side is it on? Negative. So the answer then to this problem is negative 2. Okay, you're going to circle your answer. Let's look at the next example. And it says negative 3 minus a positive 5. So here you're subtracting integers. When you subtract integers, you remember SAO, which means same. First integer is the same. Then you add the opposite of the second integer. So the first integer is negative 3. What is the same as negative 3? It is negative 3. Okay. Then what you're going to do is add the opposite of positive 5. What is the opposite of positive 5? Negative 5. Very good. Okay, so we're really taking a look at the problem down here because once you've done same, add, opposite, You've changed subtraction into adding integers again, okay? Now we can go ahead, use this, and create our circles. So we have -3. Yes, -3. So you're going to put 3 circles on which side? Negative to the left. And go ahead and put it in the center. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3. Now, pay close attention because now we're adding a -5. So if it's a -5, where do the circles go? Are they going to go on this side? No, they're going to go on the negative side. So you can add circles to the same side. How many are we going to add to that -3? We're going to add -5 more. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So are there any 0 pairs here? No. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you a trick. Whenever you see the same signs, sing it with me. Same signs, add and keep. Stop. Sing it again. Same signs, add and keep. That means that your circles will be on the same side, right? They'll be on the same side. So you have -3 plus a -5. If you count the circles, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 circles, but they're all negative. So the answer to this problem is -8. Okay? Because you added 3 and 5, but you kept the negative because they are both negative. Let's try another example. Read this one with me. It says +3 minus a -5. So we're going to remember same, add, opposite. What is the same as +3? Isn't it +3? They're the same? Okay. Then we're going to add, put an addition sign. Now here, you need to tell me what is the opposite of -5. The opposite of -5 is +5. That's very good, +5. So here, if you notice, we have the same signs. You have a +3 and a +5. They're the same signs. So I have a question. Which side will the circles be on? The right or the left? Right, they're positive to the right. Very good. And since they are the same sign, they will be on the same side of the Algeblock board. Watch. We're going to start here. Look in the box at +3. Okay, +3. So you're going to write +3 circles. You're going to say 1, 2, 3. How many do you want to add to +3? You want to add +5. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now when you add all your positives, you're going to count these circles. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer is +8. Circle your answer. Very good. Let's look at the last example. This one says -3 minus a -5. Okay, so when you're subtracting integers, you have to remember same, add, opposite. So what is the same as -3? It is -3. Then you're going to have to add the opposite of -5. So what is the opposite of -5? It's +5. Very good. Okay. Now, you have integers. Are they the same sign or different signs now? You have a -3 and a +5. So are they the same signs or different signs? Different signs, right? If you notice, the red circles will go here. The blue circles will go here. They're going to be on opposite sides, which means when you have different signs, you're going to make 0 pairs. You're going to make what? 0 pairs. Okay? So you have -3 on the left side, don't you? You start with -3. We say 1, 2, 3. Now, we're adding a +5. So it's positive to the right. Let's now make our 0 pairs. We're going to make pairs of circles. They're going to be touching. We're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many 0 pairs did we make? How many circles are touching? Positive and negative. So this is going to be a pair here, right? 1, cross it out. 2, cross it out. 3, cross it out. So we crossed out 3 0 pairs. You see that? What's left? What's the answer? It's 2, but it's positive. So the answer is positive 2. Now the reason why this is because you have a negative 3 and a positive 5. So they're different signs. So you say different signs, subtract. And so you're going to subtract 5 minus 3. But you're going to keep the sign of the higher number. What's the higher number? 5 or negative 3? 5 or 3. It's 5, right? And that's a positive. So when you subtract, the answer will be positive 2. So our work is correct. Now you're going to try some of these on your own.